guys, welcome back to another video. I'm making a tres leches cake today. I've never done this before. This is a recipe from one of my aunts. Let's see how that turns out. Sorry for the lighting. I'm in my kitchen and we're still working on fixing things up. I need to separate my yolks and my whites from the eggs. Come to think of it, I've never made a cake before in my life. Last one. Oh no! The last one would do that. Now here's the thing, I don't have a measuring cup to measure my dry stuff and my liquid, so I'm doing a scale. We'll see how that turns out. Update, find my measuring cup, and as this one does its thing, I'm gonna whisk by hand. Got our stuff. Now I'm gonna grease my dish, my baking thing. I hope this is big enough. I mean, she gave me the size, but it looks small. On top of the butter, I also have to add some flour. Now I'm gonna pop this in the oven for 30 minutes and I'll show you what it looks after. All right, it's the next day. I didn't show you guys the cake reveal when I took it out of the oven, but I'll show you guys in a sec. Ooh. We have better lighting given that it's earlier today. Last night it was later in the day, so there was no good lighting. Cake. This is what she looks like. I poked it last night. So that is the recommendation that my aunt gave me. She said poke it while it's still warm because it'll be easier. And girl, as soon as I saw her text, I ran to the kitchen and started poking, and it did start already getting cooled down. So it wasn't as smooth as it should have been, but it's fine. Pull up my notes. Okay, so next I'm gonna mix the sweetened condensed milk, evaporated milk, the regular milk, and the flavoring, vanilla, brandy, whatever. I wonder if it would all fit in here. Maybe I could do half. All right, so I'm gonna put the milk in here. Where did I put those things? Hold on, I'm a mess. It says 2 cups of milk. Hold on, let me put it on the thing to be the most accurate. Oh, that is 2 cups. Nice. Okay, seeing how much that is, I'm gonna need the bigger licuadora. Hold on. I got my licuadora. Now I feel like I can put everything in here. I'm not gonna lie, baking is not therapeutic. It's not for me. Next, I'm adding vanilla and some brandy. How do I open this? Oh, okay. Doesn't smell too bad. Ooh, I'm like dropping it on the edge. Okay, I think that's enough. Okay, let me blend this all together and then you'll see me when I pour it. Guess I'll record it this way. Okay, hold on. I feel like I'm gonna mess it up. I hope I made enough holes. This feels like a lot for a small cake. Trying to give it a moment for the cake to absorb it. We're back. It's 2 o'clock now, and now I'm gonna decorate the cake, so let's do that. So I'm using Cool Whip. That's what I was instructed to use. I feel like from all the baking, this is the most therapeutic part. I feel like that looks good. Now I'm gonna add the toppings. As far as toppings, I'm gonna add some sliced peaches. And I saw these chocolate Maria cookies, and I'm gonna add that with it. I need some inspo though, so I'm gonna look up on Pinterest. I wonder, I'm gonna see if I can do any pipe work. I make a cake and I think I can do anything. So I have this plastic bag. I'm just gonna I think I should cut the edge. I don't know. I've never done this before. Okay. Inside the piping bag. Oh, you know what? I messed up already. I've seen people do this. New bag. Starting over. Like this. And then we're just gonna fill it. Now let me just cut it. And then let me practice. Okay. I'm definitely gonna need more though. Let me find out how I'm gonna get into baking. I'm dead. Okay, I'm gonna chop these up in a bag and I'm just gonna sprinkle it everywhere. Alright, so now let me show you the end result. So this is what she looks like. Guys, this is crazy that I even did this. The internet is so helpful. The amount of times I would see people do piping like that, and apparently it is possible. Hey guys, it's editing May. I didn't record my family's reaction, but I can confirm that they really liked it. My only issue was that all of the milk that I was supposed to add onto the cake was becoming a bit much because it didn't look like it was gonna fit. You have to let the milk set. You have to let the bread absorb the milk. You gotta give it time. And I didn't know that because I was like, it's not all fitting. It does all fit. You just gotta give it time for the bread to absorb it because it was not as juicy as it could have been. Because of that reason, I felt like it was gonna overflow. But other than that, everybody loved it. They thought it was like so freaking good. This was my pregnant sister's request for me to make it, and she said she was satisfied, which was the ultimate goal, for her craving to be satisfied. But I will say, like, my baking experience, it wasn't fun, but it's because I had a lot of things in boxes, hence back there. I mean, I just moved. We're still trying to figure out where things go. You're like looking for things, you don't know where they're at, you're looking in all the boxes, and it was just too chaotic in that sense. But now that things are in place where they're supposed to be, I feel like these next couple times it's definitely going to be easier. I felt this way too when I first made cheesecake, and it also felt chaotic, and it's gotten to a point where it's like someone tells me, oh, can you make a cheesecake? Easy, sure, no problem. And I feel like that's just how this will go. I think baking becomes therapeutic when you know what you're doing. When it's like your first time trying something new that you've never done before, it becomes chaotic and stressful. But when you know what you're doing, same thing like with cooking and stuff, you're just you're flowing, you know, just going with the flow. That's how it is. But yeah, this was fun. Definitely doing it again.